This is a real person. I made myself blind.
I went blind on purpose, but I don't feel it was a choice.
You're a fucking dumbass.
For most people, going blind would be a nightmare. But for Jewel Trooping, it was the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. She suffers from a rare condition called body integrity identity disorder,
This is a
which
real
led
thing.
her to deliberately take her own sight.
When there's nobody around you that feels the same way,
Bro, I would
you
take my
start
own
to
side if I
think
looked
that
at that
you're
too, bro.
just
Yeah.
very
I mean, like-
crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I think I have a disorder.
What? She's just diagnosing herself.
No, they got
BID
doctors
means that you have a need to.
They just said it. They just said what she had.
What does she have?
You're just very crazy.
She suffers from a rare condition called body integrity identity disorder.
Body integrity.
Body integrity diagnosis disorder. What is that? Body integrity.
Mental health condition where you feel that a limp or healthy body part shouldn't be part
That's
of your
like
body.
saying, yeah, I don't feel like I need this arm anymore. Well, what's wrong with you? Yeah, actually, no, it is a disorder. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking idiots.
Which led her to deliberately
Bro,
take her own
why?
sight.
When there's
But
nobody
mental
around you
illness is
that
real,
feels
bro.
the same way, you start to think that you're just very crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I think I have a disorder.
Nigga said, I think I have a disorder. Nigga.
BID means that you have a need to be disabled in some way. In my case, it was a need to go blind.
9 years ago, Jewel took the drastic decision to blind herself, and she researched the method she would use.
I found that lye is very painful, although it does get the job done. I found that drain cleaner is little less painful, although it does a lot of damage to the eye.
Did she just
Because
fucking say drain
was
cleaner?
easily available to me,
So
I went with that.
So she was just sitting in her house and she was bored and she was just like, let me just pour some drain cleaner in my fucking
I want
eyes.
to go blind because I'm a fucking retard and I'm disabled. I want to be disabled. That's basically what she said in her head.
Yo.
So I'm gonna pour drain cleaner down my eyes.
I know it's a diagnosis, bro, but like, niggas, like, doctors
No,
need to do a better
fuck
job.
off,
Parents
bro.
need to do a better job watching their kids.
Fuck off. I don't care if this cannot be a real illness, my nigga, bro. You just, like, bro, this can't be real, bro. This cannot be a real illness. You don't wake up one day and be like, I just want to be disabled.
Nigga woke up and said, bro, I'm about to pour drain cleaner in my eyes. I don't want to see.
Found a psychologist willing to help her, and after 2 weeks of working together to make sure she was ready, they carried out Jewel's plan.
I laid down on the sofa and he sat next to me. Dropped 2 drops into each eye.
So the
My
doctor helped him.
eyes were
The doctor helped him.
bleeding. I had some drain cleaner going down my cheek, burning my skin. In the moment, all I could think of was, I'm going blind. It's gonna be okay.
After waiting half an hour to make sure the damage was done, the psychologist took Jewel to hospital,
She waited half an hour to make sure she was permanently blind.
where doctors fought to save her sight.
When I woke up the following day, I was joyful until I turned on my back, opened my eyes, and could see the TV screen.
What?
I was so enraged, and I thought that it hadn't worked. Then over
She's mad because she could see still?
about 6 months,
Oh my
the
God.
sight in both eyes slowly went away. I was so happy. I felt
Slow.
that this was who I was supposed to be.
Yo,
While Jewel was happy, her actions cost her her relationship with her family. But this was something she'd been building up to throughout her life.
Gypsy Rose on the
I first developed the idea that I need to be blind when I was around 6
Get the
years
fuck
old.
outta here.
I was told by my mother that if I looked into the sun, I'd go blind, and so I stared into the sun for hours on end, thinking about being blind.
what a
and
fucking
I do this?
idiot.
comfortable. I was
This is not,
blind
I don't care.
simming.
This does not count as a real mental illness. You're just a retard. Since you were 6, maybe it could. Maybe you just need to put you in a mental hospital. That's what we
thing,
need.
which
should have
is
been did
pretending
that.
to
They
be
should have
blind.
been did that.
Becoming blind was definitely a
Told her that.
difficult
People like this
decision to make.
shouldn't be
I
allowed to exist.
tried to avoid it, but it kept coming up in my head, and by the time I was 21,
Should I do this? What?
it was a non-stop
No.
alarm that was going off.
As extreme as Jules' case
Niggas gonna
sounds,
start
she is not
cannibal
alone.
blind trend.
Dr.
No, like,
Michael
that's weird,
First is a
bro.
leading expert on the condition. He even coined the term BIID to describe it.
A lot of people who have this just live with it, but they don't take that step of actually actualizing it. But a significant minority of people with this have the feeling so strongly that they will go and do something to make it happen. Our job is to reduce suffering however it's possible. The question is, what can be done? People have tried therapy, they've tried medication. None of those have really been successful. The ethics of whether it is okay to take a normal person and make them disabled is, I think you can make it an ethical case that if you conceptualize this as treating a condition, then it's okay to do it.
How?
The big fear, of course, is somebody goes ahead and gets an amputation and becomes disabled and then changes their mind. I'd like to encourage people to do what makes sense to make them feel better, but this is such a drastic move that it's hard to encourage.
Exactly.
Initially
What if they regret it?
apprehensive,
You're like, wait,
Jules
I don't
has
want to
now
be
told
blind.
her friends in the blind community about how she took her
Bro,
own
that's why I be
side.
I
thinking,
told
like, what
her
if the
that I didn't
diagnosis
care,
goes away?
that I think there's no resentment
She's like,
for her
she's like,
voluntarily taking
I
her
know.
eyesight.
She's like, I miss
That's
seeing.
not who I am.
I just don't think I've ever
She's
known
running up the
anyone
disability
who
checks
has that
though.
condition. I think there's a lot understood in the medical community.
That's her friends?
But
Nigga, how
I'm
old
sure
is
that
she?
by what happened to
God
you,
damn.
it
It's
would
not like
be
she
helpful
can,
to
it's not like she can't even see her.
How's it going?
Oh,
It's not like she can't even see her.
Does this
No,
affect
not
our
anymore.
friendship at all?
I mean, fucking
No,
more.
actually, I want to thank you for sharing it with me. I think it's a really inspiring story, actually, because you've
Yo,
overcome a
you're
lot
an L
here.
friend,
You're
bro. You're an L friend. You're actually an L friend. I want to cut my leg off. No.
I
no.
went
I'm
blind.
disliking this video. I'm gonna read the comments to you. I went blind at 14. How are you typing? That nigga said that. Nigga said I went. How are you typing, nigga?
He's probably having something typed for him, where he parted this speech. How the fuck would you see? How would you see your phone? How would you see this video? What the fuck?
Yo, this kid. Okay, I went blind at 14 due to a rare eye disease. Oh, so this is a disease, and it's the hardest thing I've ever been through. I nearly took my own life because it was such a difficult adjustment. Something I never wish on anyone. Relax. I find this absolutely offensive and don't understand. Yeah. Okay. No, she actually went blind because she actually had a disease, and she's saying she finds this offensive. I don't know how she typed it, but I'm not gonna lie. No, like dead ass. I'm gonna read the replies.
No. How the fuck she gonna read the reply? Nigga, how did you say thank you?
Thank you. I can't see. But you know, there's things called like legally blind though. It's like when you're not actually blind, but like, I guess in the society standards, like they look at you.
Nigga, she said she went blind.
No,
like,
yeah,
blind,
yeah,
blind.
she
like,
did.
like unless someone's sitting with her typing this shit.
Honestly,
for her.
I'd rather lose an arm than go blind. Like not being able to see, nigga, is like crazy.
Nigga, I don't want to lose a limb.
You'd rather lose a limb than go. You'd rather be blind than lose a limb.
Do I have an like?
No, you don't have a choice. Would you rather lose a limb or go blind?
I'd rather lose my finger.
Nope. It has to be about. It has to be
That's
like
a
one of
limb.
your limbs. Nope. Part of your hand. So will you lose your hand?
No, I'll lose my left hand because I don't use it.
Okay. Because I would lose any part of
You
leg.
could just replace your hand. You get a
Yeah,
robot hand.
I would use my. I would
Ever
use,
saw that boxer that I had robot? Oh my god.
Don't fall my people. Don't fall my people. Don't do it. Games from shots now, part of him that should see through. He's on the beam, yeah, right up to the people.